Edit audio.
Welcome to On the Road, a traveling podcast by Edit Audio. We connect with creative communities across the country to collect and share anecdotes and advice. Earlier this year, with our pop-up podcast booth, we set up shop at Podcast Movement 2022.
This is awesome.
Always a lot of banter on that.
Yeah, baby.
This is part 2 of our stop in Dallas, Texas.
My name is Mackenzie Freeman. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, but I live in New York currently. I work in PR at Beck Media, and I do PR specifically for Tenderfoot TV and Double Elvis. Also currently doing PR for the Obsessed Network's True Crime Obsessed Fest.
My name is Lauren, and I am from Boston. I do content creation and work on my company's podcast.
So my name is Alex. I'm from France. What do I do? A lot of things. Gardening, talking, playing. And I also work for ASA, podcast advertising marketplace, mostly for women and non-binary.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jazzy T. I am originally from Detroit, Michigan, currently living in Rochester, New York. I am a podcast producer and a radio host.
My name is Nikki, and I'm from Houston, Texas. I am an aspiring podcast host. Just started it a couple months ago. What's my favorite snack? That is easy. I love popcorn and jalapeños.
My favorite snack is buffalo chicken. The last thing I felt inspired by outside of work was a class I took in grad school, which led me to create my own newsletter about forgotten pop stars from the late 90s and early 2000s. It's called Whatever Happened To. So yeah, feel free to subscribe if you like. What am I proud of accomplishing this week? I am proud that I have been able to meet a bunch of new people and really step outside my comfort zone.
Oh, my favorite snack. Honestly, I love fruit and like the pretzel thins. They have them at like Trader Joe's. I've been really into those. My favorite snack, celebrity crush, obviously Harry Styles. It's been like that since I was 10. I called that he was the king of pop way before anyone else said that, way before Rolling Stone claimed it. Yeah.
Oh, hands on, Nutella and crepes. And for my favorite snack, celebrity crush, I have so many. Ryan Gosling and Idris Elba.
I get inspired by the stories that my podcast hosts share. One is Living the Front Seat Life with Kelly Marie, and she is a mental health advocate who has lived experience with attempted suicide and bipolar disorder, and yet she has worked her way up to being the Erie County Director of Health Equity in Buffalo, New York, which is very inspiring to see how someone one day doesn't want to live anymore to actually helping people find that will to live again.
My niece is very inspirational. She is disabled, but she plays sports. She helps out in her community. She's won a 4-year full ride scholarship based off her basketball performance in the Special Olympics. So very inspiring to turn your negative situation into something that can be influential and helpful and positive, and you can get back to your community. So love her for that. And she's only like 18. It's pretty cool.
One unique thing people wouldn't expect about me, I was my high school mascot and I got a varsity letter in it, and I made it like a cool thing to do. So I take full creds for that.
What's the last thing you felt inspired by outside of work? You know what? Trapeze, flying trapeze. I saw someone doing it and I thought, let's conquer your fears of heights and let's do some flying trapeze. It was horrifying.
I don't know. I was on a backroads trip, which is like hiking, biking recently. And we were outside at Crater Lake and just like nature to see like the lake and the natural beauty was just incredible. And like, it just reminded me like I'm in New York, which is an amazing city, but there's so much natural beauty outside in the world that it was really great to experience that.
What's one unique thing people wouldn't expect about you? I kick ass at karaoke sometimes.
Well, since I have been on the air, radio and TV for many years and decades now, they don't expect that right now I do not host a podcast. I help you tell your story with editing and producing. Which movie, show, or meme do you often quote from? My Cousin Vinny. I love My Cousin Vinny. Also, Rocky IV is my favorite movie. I must break you. And No Pain, No Pain. When Rocky's trainer is trying to help him get ready to fight Ivan Drago after the death of Apollo. No pain, no pain. My mom just drilled that into my head as a kid.
Keep doing what you're doing. I think that everything in my life I've made happen through hard work and just like perseverance. So I wouldn't really change anything, maybe say yes more often. I think there may have been some experiences I could have gotten more out of, or maybe I've missed out on. So just say yes, like no matter how hard it is at the time.
Give less.
Stop listening to everyone else's opinions and do what the you want to do. God, I would have been so much further if I just stuck to my passion, what I want to do, and not let societal pressures or even family pressures get involved in my path and decisions. And that's it. Follow me on Instagram at Organized Chaos, the podcast. Thank you.
This week, I did a chocolate cake and it was eatable. So that was an accomplishment. Anything else you'd like to add? I'm happy to be here in this booth. This is the best booth out of this entire event. And also very cozy and welcoming. And the girls are amazing. That's it. Bye.
Thank you so much, Steph, for letting us do this and for Edit Audio. This is such a cool event. I've never been on a podcast before or recorded this despite listening to thousands of podcasts and doing PR. This is awesome. And everyone should check out Edit Audio. And yay, thank you so much for doing this. Wow. Bye.